We got an anonymous call. The caller told us about a dog was really severely underweight. So I went and checked it out. When I got to the residence on County Road 831 in Bryant, I've seen there was two dogs. One was a little feist mixed dog. It was tied to the front porch, and the Doberman was tied to the end of the trailer. The Doberman was severely underweight. To describe it, I would describe it as basically a walking skeleton. I talked to the gentleman that lived there, a Joseph Fisher. Once he pulled up, I asked him, does he live here? Yes. Are these your dogs? Yes. Then once I told him what's going on, the reason I was there, because of the animal cruelty of it, he started backtracking, saying that no, it's not his dog, it's his girlfriend's dog. So, with that being said, I tried to give everybody the option to take care of their own dogs, without me getting involved. I told him that he needed to take the dog to a local vet of his choosing, whatever, that day and get it checked out, see what's wrong with it. Because he advises, he feeds it, but he don't know why it's not gaining weight. When I advised him that he needed to take it to a vet, he said, well, they couldn't afford a vet bill at this time. So I told him, I said, well, you got two options. You can sign it over to me, take it to the vet. I said, or if I don't hear what you want to do by the next day or by the evening, I'm going to sign warrants. No one called me that day. I waited and waited, no one called. The next day, I've actually tried to contact them again during the morning time without any kind of contact.
Was that yesterday?
Yes, yes, that was yesterday. Tried to call both numbers, one for Mr. Fisher, with no contact. Tried to call the other one for Miss Moses, with no contact. Sent Mr. Fisher a text to tell him he needed to tell me what's going on, I'm fixing to sign warrants. Never received a response. So I proceeded with the warrants. I've obtained the warrants. I went up to the residence and I arrested Mr. Fisher at the residence. Then I arrested Miss Moses at a different place. I took the dogs into custody. The little feist mix, it's been held at the Jackson County Scottsboro Animal Shelter. It was skinny, but it wasn't as severe as the Doberman. Doberman's been fostered out. Reason being, I took both dogs. After picking them up, took both dogs to a local vet. And the vet told me that to get the Doberman back to normal weight safely is to feed this Doberman several small meals throughout the day. You just can't just pour feed to the dog. So we got someone now that's taking care of the dog, feeding it like it should be fed. Until court. Both dogs are going to be held until court. Then after that, they should be available for adoption. But that's it.
And did both of the people have to be arrested because the dog was on both of their property?
Right. You know, Mr. Fisher claimed at one point in time it was his dog and it wasn't his dog. But they both lived at the residence. They both have responsibility for this dog on the property. Even if it wasn't his dog, he should have enough responsibility in him to try to get the dog taken care of.
And since this, are they bonded out of jail?
Yes, to my understanding, they bonded out last night. Court date is to be set, I do believe. I don't know exactly the date of the court